It's October 1967. Operation Tiger Claw was launched. The Nigerian Naval Force arrived at Calabar at about 0500 hours on October the 17th. As the ships approached the port's jetty, they initiated a bombardment of the city. Over the next 2 days, the ships continued the bombardment, though technical difficulties and depleting stocks of ammunition caused issues for the force, preventing them from landing troops at Oron as originally planned. One sailor on the Nigerian naval vessel Enugu was killed by shrapnel from friendly fire, while Nigerian naval vessel Bonny's main guns barrel broke and had to be replaced. In less than 24 hours later, the Nigerian 8th Battalion, under the command of Major Ochefu, disembarked from the Nigerian naval vessel Lokoja and was able to capture Calabar's cement factory. Later that day, the Nigerian 33rd Battalion landed on Calabar's beach. Among them was Colonel Adekunle himself. The small but stubborn Biafran resistance was overwhelmed but managed to retain control over certain parts of Calabar and its surrounding area. Bloody hand-to-hand fighting ensued after Nigerian troops began to enter Calabar from 3 different positions. The Biafran Major OG was seriously wounded and evacuated to Umuahia, while his outnumbered troops retreated to a new defensive positions on the outskirts of Calabar. Lieutenant Colonel David Okafor replaced OG and decided that he would not counterattack until he was reinforced by the Biafra 7th Battalion under the command of Lieutenant Colonel Adigio. The 7th Battalion at first refused to embark to Calabar because their machine guns has been sent to Biafran troops fighting against Major Muhammadu Buhari and had been left with single-shot bolt-action rifles. After the 7th Battalion finally accepted the task, Lieutenant Colonel Adigio was replaced with Colonel Festus Agaha. On October the 19th, the Biafran 7th Battalion arrived Calabar, where they were met by Nigerian armored cars, which they had no answers to. Colonel Akaha relayed a message to President Odumegwu Ojukwu in which he stated the situation in Calabar was hopeless and that they were in desperate need of assistance. In the face of imminent devastation, Ojukwu sent newly conscripted white mercenaries to Calabar, but they came under immediate heavy Nigerian fire, and after suffering unusual high casualties, the remaining mercenaries retreated north and fled Biafra, never to return. Calabar was not completely secured, and not all federal forces and supplies landed until October the 23rd. The day after the surrender, all captured Biafran troops were forced to give up all of their weapons. After Operation Tiger Claw, the two sides were met at a stalemate until the capture of Port Harcourt. One day after the capture of Port Harcourt, Benjamin Adekunle and Colonel Murtala Mohammed invaded the Biafran cities of Owerri, Aba and Umuahia, which started Operation OAU. Colonel Adekunle claimed that he could capture all the 3 cities in 2 weeks, but in reality it took 6 months and the Nigerians were unable to capture the Biafran capital of Umuahia. The Biafrans then took back the city of Owerri in January 1969. Please subscribe, comment, like and share for more episodes like this.